Hi folks, this is Wemette coming to you with my fourth bedtime story, and this one's going to be kind of long, I think. I'll try and make it as short as I can. However, it's about Steve Touchin and Frank Schweihs and Paul Gonski. Steve Touchin came to Chicago and he started as a janitor for at the Aardvark Theater, and basically it was all owned by Jeff Began and I believe at the time Paul Gonski, and they owned Festival Theaters Inc. And what happened was they made him a partner and came out with some gay films. So when they first opened up, they started with like Disney films or something like that, and then gradually went to pornographic films. And they made they made Steve Touchin a partner. And when they made him a partner, he decided, through some reason that I don't know, to be connected with the mob. And Frank Schweihs actually murdered Paul Gonski. During that phase, just before that phase, Patsy Ricciardi was coming constantly down the alley. And I would say hi to him, and he would talk to me, and he was on his way to Bijou to pick up money. And it was kind of an easygoing thing. Then Frank disappeared. He left. He was out of town for a while. And I was doing business with Marshall. And what happened was that there was a big thing about Paul being murdered. As Frank told me, he said when that guy had the accident out by my shack, he described how he put one in his leg and seven in him. But at any rate, they took over the Bijou, and it was kind of quiet. And while he was gone, he was supposed to be giving the money to Patsy Ricciardi, who was running the Admiral Theater. When he returned, when Frank returned from Florida, we discussed this. And I believe it was 1986, could have been 1985. I believe it was 86 though. He went and he said he was going to settle up with Pat, and I knew there was a problem. I called the F.B.I, and they didn't get to him in time, and they certainly didn't put him under surveillance. But he had told me that he put him in the trunk of a smoker, a stolen vehicle, and Frank did. Frank told me about murdering Pat Ricciardi. But anyway, that's how Steve Touchin got the full. They had a lawsuit going with Festival Inc. And Festival Inc. You could look online, look it up. But Festival Inc. At that time was owned by the three of them. They were all partners. And that kind of settled the lawsuit, especially after he called Jeff Began in California and said, if you don't want to wind up like your partner, you better settle the lawsuit. And they settled the lawsuit, giving him the Bijou Theater, and I don't know what else was involved, what he actually really got, but that's how it was settled. And it was interesting at the time because I was busy with the store, and all these people were interviewed, and not once was I interviewed, even though I was at the time in F.B.I. mode. So the people that were working the case never interviewed me. They interviewed people I knew, but they certainly didn't interview me. But anyway, that's my fourth bedtime story coming to you, and I would be, tell me what you want to hear from. I really want to know what you want to go into. This is murder. I talk about a lot of murders, but I also talk about personalities and other things too. And I've written a book, as you know. It's called Nobody Cares and What I Did About It. You can find it at www.redwemette.com. And at any rate, thank you, Mike. I'm going to post this in your room. And let's see if we can get a newspaper article to go with it. Thank you so much, and God bless.